Hello, my name is Andy Dixon, and I'd like to talk today about a couple of topics that are on my mind. One is crime and the other one is hunger. I know a lot of people are wondering, well, what does crime and hunger have to do with one another? And it's my intention to connect the dots today on that subject. I come from 3 generations of criminals. My grandfather went to the penitentiary, and so did my father, and so did I. I spent 27 years in the penitentiary before the Supreme Court, by unanimous decision, decided to let me go based on the fact that I had an illegal sentence. That don't make me innocent. It just made me lucky within this judicial system that we have, because we are a throw-em-away society. We use terms like no one left behind, but we leave a lot of people behind in this country. I'm not crying about it and I'm not begging about it. I'm just stating a fact about it. We leave a lot of people behind. We have probably about the world's largest population of displaced people. We have people running all over this country that don't have a home, and they number in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions. We don't see them. We walk by them every day. We don't pay any attention to them. We feel pretty good because we know there's soup kitchens and church people doing this and other folks doing that. But we're not helping anybody. We're just allowing the situation to continue. After 27 years in prison and stepping out into the free world, I thought I would see changes. I thought there would be solutions to problems. But all I see is the same old thing that was going on when I went in 27 years ago. I don't see anything different other than technology. We can track people further and longer. We can eavesdrop better. We can do all these things, but we can't seem to get a handle on making people self-sufficient. Giving them the tools they need to get out of poverty, because when you get out of poverty, you get out of hunger. When you're in poverty, you're in hunger. And that's what started my generational incarceration situation, because my grandfather was raised in the Great Depression and he was hungry. He told me many times about how he'd go to bed at night with his stomach cramping from lack of food. If I had a piece of bread, I'd feel rich. That's the words my grandfather said back when I was just a kid. He said if I only had a piece of bread, I'd feel rich in my ditch. If I only had a piece of bread, I'd feel rich sitting in my ditch. But he picked up a gun and then he robbed a bank or two, and he fed his family the best way he knew, and he fed his family the best way he knew. Well, my grandfather got pretty good at what he did, and I have to say our family didn't go hungry anymore. And then when my father grew up to be a young man, he took to crime like a duck to water. And then he passed on down to me what he had learned. And I followed suit. But while I was sitting in that penitentiary for 27 years, people, I just wanted to find a way to make a change. I don't have any children, but if I ever do, I want to make sure that they aren't the fourth generation of my family to wind up going to the pen. My sister's son, he's already been. These are cycles that have their roots in poverty and hunger. All my life I was taught to honor food. My grandfather taught it to my father, and my father taught it to me, the importance of having a backup plan to eat. Even in my criminal activity days, when I thought I was on top of the world and had plenty of money, in my psyche, I always felt poor because I had been indoctrinated and it had been ingrained in me that hunger was always at our doorstep. Open up your eyes, boy, and take a look around. You may have a bunch of money, but the hunger pains are all around. You better hold on tight to that money, boy. You better hold on tight to that money, boy. You better hold on tight to that money, boy, or you will find yourself cuddled up next to a tree by a brook, drinking water to stave off the hunger, drinking water to stave off the hunger. I always had that picture and that image in my mind of my grandfather drinking water to fill his belly because there was no food down by a brook somewhere in Tennessee. And right now you have children in the Appalachians, Colorado, Tennessee, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, California, all over the nation, from the East Coast to the West Coast and all points in between. There are kids that are going to bed tonight without a full belly. And I guarantee you they got parents that are breaking up inside. Their hearts are breaking up inside. Think about that. You go to bed tonight, just think about that. What would you do if your child was going hungry? Just think about it. And then whatever you do to alleviate that situation, and then your family follows you in your decision, then you can see how these generations evolve. Because these kids are hungry. Every one of them needs guidance. Every one of them needs a chance. They don't want to wind up in a prison for taking a big chance. Taking a big chance. They don't wanna do no wrong. They just wanna live in this world we're making for them. They don't wanna do wrong, they just wanna be. And I'm telling you now, hunger, poverty, and crime are linked at the hip, brother. Just think about it. Just think about it. Hunger, poverty, and crime. It's a hard, cold life, people. It's a very hard, cold life. Like I said, we see it every day. We just walk right by it. After 27 years in these man-made cages, I walked out hoping to see something better, and I did not see it. Broke my heart, but not my spirit. Because I know we can do better, folks. I know we can. There's people all across America tonight that are losing their homes. Those stimulus packages that went out to the banks to help people stay in their homes, they didn't work. I don't know where that money went, but there's people in my neighborhood losing their homes every single day. Hell, we're about to lose ours. And that's a fact. But I'd rather be homeless and starving before I'll go out and commit a crime and live in one of your man-made dungeons again. You can bet on that. My belly will swell up and I will be one of those Ethiopian-looking people, and I will not commit a crime. If I have to die of starvation, that's what I'll do, but I will not commit a crime. I'll bear witness to what causes crime. And it's hunger and poverty. You give a man a job, you give a man dignity. You give a man or a woman a paycheck, you give them a chance. But it has to be a paycheck based upon a living wage. To give somebody a paycheck that's less than living wage, it's almost mockery. It is mockery. It's not almost mockery, it's mockery. We have so much corporate greed in this country, it's not even funny. But don't get me started. I don't want to even get off into all that. But what I do want to get off into are solutions. We have to have solutions to the problem of hunger and poverty and crime in America. There's no sense in living this way. We can pull together. We don't have to be this way. Let's just pull together. You don't have to give me a hand. I'm not asking for that. I just want you to look me in the eye and say, welcome, welcome to a new day, my friend, where we will work in harmony, and I'll help you and you help me. Some say I'm a dreamer, you know, but I refuse to let it go. Some say I'm a dreamer, you know, but I refuse to let it go. We can do do something about this, people. All we have to do is come together for a common cause. Let's stop hunger in America. Let's stop poverty in America. Then we won't even have to worry about crime. Thank you.